Hello everyone, welcome to this new video where we are going to go through determine if string halves are alike. What does that mean? That means you receive as input a string like this and you're supposed to split it into half and find out if you have the same number of vowels in the left and in the right. If it is the case, they are alike, otherwise they are not alike. This is an example. Let's say you have this array or you have this string. In this string, you can see that the first half consists of A, B, G, E. You have A and A, which are actually vowel. And in the second half, you have A, U, which are vowel. So the first half has a number of vowels which is equal to the second half, thus they are alike. Now that we are aware of how the thing is working, how are we going to solve it? So I'm going to solve it using two approaches. The first approach will be to have a counter which is going to move from left to right, and whenever you are going to see a vowel, if you are in the first part, we just increment our counter. If you are in the second part, we decrement our counter. And the second approach will be to use two pointer. The first one is incrementing, the second one is decrementing. Okay, so let us start with the first approach. First approach will be as follows. I'll have a string which will have, I'll maybe call it like vowel, which will have value of A, E, I, O, U, right? Then area. Okay, now I should have like integer, the count, which will be initial at 0, and I also need like the size n, which will be equal to s dot size. Once I'm here, I just need to look for and once I have this value, I just need to check if v.find dot to lower of s of I, if this is actually different from no, this is not how, this is not where I'm comparing. This is where I should compare. If it's different from string and post. If it's the case, now getting, that means I have a vowel. And now once I have a vowel, I need to check if actually I is actually less or less than n divided by 2. Then what I should do is that I should increment my counter, otherwise I should just decrement my counter. So at the end here, I can return c is equal to 0. So like I was saying, you have a vowel here, the list of vowel. Now you have the counter and the total element. Now you look through the element. If you found in the vowel the element you are on need, that means it is a vowel. I'm to lower it because I just have the lowercase here, that's why I need to lower. And then if I check it is a vowel, now check if it's the first half, I increment, otherwise I decrement. So let us run this and see what it gives. So everything is green. Let us submit. Clean, performing really well. Now let us take it in a second way, like the second approach I was saying. In the second approach, instead of like having this double check here, I will not do it that way. I will have two counter. Let's say I'll have I moving from 0 and G moving from n minus 1. And then G moving from n minus 1, I will check if I is different from, is less or equal n divided by 2. And then yeah, I just need to decrement my G. And here what I should say is that I will just say if v.find the SDE is different from this, what I should do is just increment. And then I should do the same for the second one, but instead for s of G, and this one should decrement. And at the end of this, I'll just do the same, return c equal to 0. Let us run and see what it gives. I have an error somewhere. This is not, this is a comma here. Everything is green. Let us submit. Yeah, this one is actually performing better than the previous one, just because we are looping half compared to what we were looping previously. So this was my approach of solving this. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to leave me any input. I'll be really happy to interact with you regarding this. See you on the next video. Ciao.